I was really proud of our team, the way they fought tonight, continued to come back. We had our chances. We just didn't capitalize. We kicked too many field goals and or set up to kick too many field goals. We got to punch it in. The game now is played so much of the game now is played inside the 15-yard line, so we need to be able to need to be more productive in scoring touchdowns and not kicking field goals, and obviously it changes the outcome. So we got a lot to work on. They made some plays, we made some plays. It's kind of that game. You got two good teams playing against each other, so we got to get back and get to work and try to continue to get better and just basic fundamentals in all three phases.
How frustrating is it to continually get into the red zone and not be able to get anything offensive?
Well, I don't know. That's what I just said. We've got to be able to score touchdowns. Kicking field goals, it's difficult to win big games. So we got to improve when we get down in there, find ways to score.
How do you do that, Mike? The 3rd and 1 handoff, it was kind of a slow developing play. I guess it was 4th and 1. Slow developing play, they stuffed it, and then you got a 3rd and 1 on the other end in the 4th quarter. How do you get better? How do you get more productive? How do you get those guys?
Just base stuff. That's the same play we run for Tulsa for a touchdown. Same play we ran all year long. We just got to do a better job. We got to give up a little penetration. Got to do a better job sealing the penetration.
Were you thinking at all of a quarterback sneak? Well, that was a popular opinion on social media. Why didn't
You think I give a rat's ass about social media?
Did you consider it though?
No.
At 4th and 6, was that a play that was set up for 4th and 1 and then penalty?
Say it again now.
The shovel pass, I think it was 4th and 6.
The fake field goal?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
Set up for 4th and 1 and then stayed with the same play.
I'd rather not talk about fakes.
Coach Gundy, you mentioned after the Chelsea game how that was a good test for Spencer. How did you feel like tonight tested Spencer and how did you learn from it?
I thought he played pretty good. I know he had one. He had a tipped interception. But as I think him through, I think that he played pretty good. I'd have to watch the tape. But I thought he handled himself well. I thought he competed. Played really hard.
How come you didn't think about the quarterback sneak? Is that just not something you do in that situation? Goal line and later?
We ran the best play we thought and gave us a chance to move the ball.
Mike, they stuffed Chuba pretty good. You guys stayed with him most of the game, or stayed with the run game most of the game. Were you thinking that was going to be a lot bigger weapon for you, the run game today?
Just kind of based on the way they play, it's what happens. They played way off, and they clouded to Wallace the whole game, protected over the top of him. So essentially, when that happens, you end up running the football.
Why do you think you weren't successful as you usually are? If they're loaded, if they're
Rushing the ball?
right.
I'm not sure. I don't know. What did we rush for? I didn't even look.
226, more than Texas.
Well, 110, 15 of that was Sanders scrambling. Chuba was 37 for 115 or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need to get better at it, though, no doubt.
I know you say a lot of times with defense you have to look back at film, but just from this game, what did you think of how your defense matched up against him?
I thought they played pretty good. Obviously, at the end there, we busted. We had somebody for the quarterback. We talked about it, said they were going to keep the ball, and we busted on the field at the end. We told them when they went out there, the quarterback's going to keep the ball. But they got caught up in the fire there. But I think in the big picture, the defense played pretty good because offense really, we had some turnovers, put them in tough situations, and I thought the defense played pretty good overall.
Coach Gundy,
They're a pretty good offense.
Overall, how did you feel the offensive line did to make a hole for Chuba this season?
I've always said this. It's really hard for me to tell without watching the tape. I can't see from the sideline. I thought overall they did okay, but I would have to watch the tape to give you a good feel for that play.
How much, you told us on Monday, Texas is big, strong, fast, they run well and all that stuff. How much is Texas just overwhelming, you know, stuffing the gaps, beating your guys one-on-one? How much of that was them tonight?
I mean, it's hard for me to tell what goes on without looking, you know. It'd be easier after I watch the tape.
Sorry if I missed this, Mike, but onside kick bounced up, went crazy. What went through your mind? What balls?
Well, we had it at one point, I thought. I mean, I couldn't tell, but I thought that when it bounced up, it hit off our guy's chest. Very well executed play. It was executed to perfection. We just didn't get the pinball. He was getting ready to get real interesting now.
First half, your team had only one penalty. What do you think was the reason there were a few more later on in the game?
A few more what?
Penalties. What do you think at the start of the game? Just how did you feel about the discipline with the start of the game?
Well, the two that concerned me is we got 2 face mask calls within like 3 plays, and one of them was on the 1-yard line. So I'm not happy about those. And then Landon Wolf got I don't know what they called. He called a 15-yard penalty on him for something. I'm not sure what it was. They might have called him for that new rule, but I didn't. Everything was moving so fast because of the hurry offense. I didn't get an explanation. Those 3 concerned me, the face masks, and then whatever they called on Landon. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows. Well, that's that new rule. So he came back and tried to block somebody, and they called that like being mean to the other team. I mean, that's what it is. I mean.
Mike, you were never out of it, but it seemed like an uphill climb the whole game.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes, you led for 2.5 minutes, but it seemed like you were sort of running uphill all game.
Yeah.
Were you pleased that at the end you still sort of had it?
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. We did. Guys competed and fought back, and we could talk about ifs and buts and all that. But if you score on the 1-yard line, you're not really climbing uphill. After they stopped us there, we kind of felt like that we were just trying to climb and climb and climb, and we couldn't ever get to that point after that.
Did you anticipate going in that short yardage or goal line would be difficult against this team?
We thought it would be challenging for us. Yes, we needed to be better. We needed to be more disciplined in few areas, and you have to give them credit too. I mean, they make plays, but we needed to be more efficient and effective in that area, and that's something we need to pay a little attention to.
You went not hurt in the first one to the last possession or so of the first half. Hardly ever went 4 wide. You didn't spread the field much. You did it more in the second half. What was that game plan situation to go so much 2 and 3 wides?
I mean, that's really what we've done all year. I mean, and I'm going to guess that the percentages of personnel and how it was distributed is probably pretty close to what we've done in the first 3 games.
What did they do to kind of limit Tylen?
They got 1 guy on him, 1 guy over the top of him. I mean, almost every play with it probably, I don't know, we had, about 90 plays or something?
A lot of people try to do that, right?
Mm-hmm. We get a lot of that.
Yeah. Why was it not really working? A couple of throws were hurried, I guess, under pressure that were going to him. Was that one of them, I guess, turned into an interception?
You have to repeat the question. I'm not sure what you're
Why
asking.
wasn't it working so well tonight? I mean, he caught
Why wasn't what?
time.
There's 2 people on him.
Right, but you said everybody else does that.
No, I said some people do that. But, I mean, it's a numbers game, right? I mean, they put a guy on him, put a guy over the top of him. You end up rushing the ball more than normal. I mean, we've seen this before. We just didn't take advantage of our opportunities to score. We kicked a bunch of field goals. We went for 4th and 1, didn't get it. And we tried a fake field goal and didn't get it. So let's just say we convert half of those. It's a much different game. We didn't, but I'm saying it wasn't necessarily all that. We just didn't take advantage of our opportunities, in my opinion. You can't kick field goals consistently like that and come down here and beat a team that's, what are they ranked, 10th or 12th? I don't know, 12th, whatever. I mean, you're not going to beat them down here kicking field goals, and that's what we ended up doing.
Anything else for Coach?
From our vantage point, not knowing the offense, it seemed like Spencer was having to go to the second and third reads a lot of times. It seemed like
He did better.
filtered through that pretty well.
Yeah, again, offensive line play, quarterback progression. I have to really have to watch tape because I can't see very well from the side. I don't know what all's going on, but I think he handled himself pretty well. He missed early. He threw the first pick. He missed the guy. That wasn't good. The rest of it, he was, for the most part, he was okay. He was under some duress, which when you play a team like this, you're going to be under some. So, kind of the summary of it is we need to be a little bit more disciplined, everybody, not just players, coaches and players. We need to take advantage of our opportunities on offense and not kick field goals. That would have changed the game, in my opinion. Now, you got to give Texas credit. They executed. They made the plays. They took care of their business. But to answer y'all's questions, if we would have taken advantage of our opportunities and not kicked a bunch of field goals, we'd have been in a lot better situation. Really, right from the start. I think the first time we were down there, we had first and goal on the 3 or something, and we had to kick a field goal. I mean, we got to take advantage of that. So that's where we need to improve offensively, in my opinion, based on this game.
How was Spencer's demeanor in this stage?
Good. He was really good. He was more. In fact, he was a little more calm than I thought he would be. He got a little flustered last week at Tulsa, and he didn't get flustered tonight. I thought he handled himself really well.
He got hit a lot and, landed on a couple times. He was moving his arm around after he threw the ball, got hit. Is he banged up a little bit, or is he feeling all right?
I have not talked to him, but I'm guessing he's fine.
Is it, you lost a game, you wanted to win, you could have won. But when you see him making some of the plays he did, especially in desperate situations, does that give you a lot of hope for the future?
Well, if you're asking if we like what he's doing, you feel good about it. He's making some plays. He's making competitive plays is kind of what you're talking about. And that's a good thing. The guys chasing him today run pretty well, and he still made some competitive plays. So it'll be interesting when we look at the tape and we see if I'm accurate in where we were a little bit deficient. But I'm fairly certain, I'll say this again, if we were able to capitalize and not kick field goals, we're going to be in a different situation. But we didn't. So that's one thing we need to improve on.
Besides the last play, were you happy with the way you contained Ellinger? You really didn't let him.
I thought they played pretty good. The one play we gave up, the long pass play, that was not good on defense. We got out of position. Safety wasn't deep enough. Corner didn't get his hands on the wide out. That was just not good play at all. Other than that, we're pretty good. Everybody knows they're going to make some plays. They got good players, and the quarterback's playing good. He's playing smart. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes anymore. And so overall, we just needed to make a few more plays and not kick the field goals, and we'd been in a different situation. We wouldn't have been climbing uphill the whole time.